Freedom and authenticity in relationships without labels or control. Freedom in our relationships is a right we all share, a space where each bond is built in a unique and personal way. Labels and categories may try to define what we experience with others, but in the end, each connection has its own essence, a special language that only those involved understand. We don't need others to have opinions, assumptions, or control over what we experience with someone. That is the essence of intimacy, to be a space free of judgment, where respect and authenticity are in the air. Sometimes we fall into the trap of thinking too much about what the other person is doing when they are not around. This only drains our energy and takes us away from the present. In nature, each being follows its own rhythm without worrying about controlling others. And this is how we should act in our relationships too. Focus on what we share in that moment, letting the natural flow of things take its course. Naming a relationship can be helpful, but it can also limit it. Why put a label on something that changes and evolves? Human connections are not static. They transform with every shared experience, with every conversation, with every laugh and every silence. By defining them rigidly, we lose the opportunity for them to grow freely and fluidly. Each person who comes into our lives teaches us something, and each relationship has its own rhythm, its own way of being. We do not need to compare it to others or adapt it to the expectations of others. By allowing connections to follow their natural course, we open ourselves to the possibility of discovering new, more authentic and enriching ways of relating. Living our relationships with freedom is an act of respect for ourselves and for those around us. It means giving space for others to be who they are without forcing them to comply with our ideas or desires. It also means accepting that we do not need to know everything, that there is beauty in what is not said and in what is built without pressure. In the end, the important thing is to live each relationship as an opportunity to grow, to share, and to learn, to let time and experience guide us without trying to control what is not in our hands. Because in that freedom, we find a path towards harmony, towards a balance that allows us to enjoy every moment without ties or rigid expectations. Train your attention in the Toltec Tao Tantra school, a path of life to be impeccable and efficient with energy and time, and to live in balance, surfing the challenges of life with humor and genuine joy.